These are all the games that I only play on my Switch Lite, as well as some games that I have started and finished on my Switch Lite. Hi Pixels, Happy New Year! I hope you guys have all been resting and recharging, and I hope you all have enjoyed the holiday season. If you're not new to this channel, you've probably heard me mention a good amount of times that I have a Switch Lite, and I maybe have mentioned that I only use it for specific games. Now listen, the Switch Lite is very underrated, so I don't think I'll ever get rid of this because there's something about playing on the Switch Lite that I can't part ways with. There are even certain games that I only play on my Switch Lite solely because the type of graphics slash animation style is better suited for the Switch Lite. But if you're new here and you like Nintendo Switch content, then definitely make sure to like and subscribe because we do a lot of that here. Well, let's get into it, Pixels. I know we're dressed a little fancy today, but I am going out, so we're making time to film a video. But I'm really excited to get into all the games that I've only played on here and also all the games that I currently do play on here. These are in no particular order. I thought I would start off with the game, actually the very first game I've ever played on Switch, which is Animal Crossing New Horizons. This game, I want to say it's an ongoing game. Like, it's a game that you can play even when you're finished your island. However, I'm going to count it as I started and finished this game on my Switch Lite because I have officially lost it for good. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in my house, but maybe I'll find it like when I least expect it. I don't know. I am happy that I finished it completely. Like, my island is completely done. I don't even want to think about all the weeds that have accumulated on that island. I don't want to think about it. I don't even want to think about what the villagers are thinking. They probably hate me right now because it's been a few years, so I'm very sorry to all the villagers that I have abandoned. I started off with Animal Crossing. I think I have like 160 hours or more into the game. It's kind of crazy because this was the game that started my Switch journey pretty much. Next, also one of my very first games. It was actually the first game I bought, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This was my second game that I got. Mario Kart 8 I've only played on here. I've never played it on my OLED. I wonder what it would be like. I think it would be kind of cool to play on my OLED, but I've only played Animal Crossing and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on here. I'm not mad about it. I will say Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart games in general, they're really fun if you have like a lot of friends to play it with. If you're playing solo, it's one of those games where you just pick it up for a little bit, put it back, and you forget about it for a bit and then repeat. But it is a good game. I'm not completely mad that it's gone because I didn't really use it too much. I don't know. Also, I will say Mario Kart on the Wii was prime. I feel like those days where everyone was playing Mario Kart on their Wii, that was like prime gaming time because there's just something about that era that was just so special, so wholesome. Even though on the Switch it's really amazing, there's just something about Mario Kart, would it be 7? Mario Kart 7 on the Wii. I'm so sad because I actually played on the Wii at one of my friend's house because my Wii is broken. Like, our family Wii is broken, unfortunately. And so I played, what was it, Wii Sports on there, and it just brought back so many memories. I don't want to think about it. Their Wii is like barely surviving, so I only would imagine what ours would be like if it was working. Another fun game that I could totally play on my OLED, but I currently only play it on my Switch Lite, is Cult of the Lamb. I actually saw a video of someone talking about it. It was just a random video. Like, she was just basically talking about it was on sale and it's such a great game, and I'm like, I agree. You made me re-love Cult of the Lamb again because there was a bit where I forgot about it, but that's not to say that it's a forgettable game. It's honestly just because I have so many games and I mainly use my OLED Switch, so if I'm like, sometimes I don't want to go back and forth, but every time I open my Switch Lite, I'm playing this game, Cult of the Lamb, and another game. So I actually miss Cult of the Lamb so much. I think I'm gonna play it after this video. I'm gonna be talking about two games that I started and finished on my Switch Lite. These games I would 100% play again. They are honestly, they're so fun, they're so whimsical, they're so cute, and I wanna pick it up again because they were definitely a good time. Ooblets is one of them. Ooblets is such a fun game. I think the reason why I love it so much is because it's kind of like Pokemon. Like you're collecting little Ooblets, and like instead of just battling other Ooblets to collect more Ooblets and stuff, it's not just any battle, you're dance battling them. And yeah, kind of like Pokemon, you choose your moves based on what cards you have in front of you, and it's so fun. It is technically a farming sim, but it doesn't feel like a farming sim. It doesn't feel like a typical one. Just explaining it makes me want to play it right now, but we're filming. I can't get distracted. I actually think I binged it in 2 weeks because it is a story game, and like it has a story to it, and once you finish the story, you can't play it. Like it's not an ongoing game. Pretty much once you finish it, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know, skip like 30 seconds. Once you're finished the story, all the villagers, all the Ooblets, they have a never-ending dance party. It like never ends. You can talk to the villagers, they'll just say the same thing. It's just a never-ending dance party. That's so fun though, but yeah, no, I can't I can't actually do anything. All right, the second game that I started and finished is Mail Time. This one, I remember when I saw the trailer, I really wanted to get it, and I did. It's actually, I don't think it's a bad price too. It is like a small little indie game. Literally, Ooblets and Mail Time are like the definition of cozy gaming. The only thing that, honestly, I would say this for Ooblets too, the only thing I don't like about those two games is how short it is. Imagine just the coziest animation style and like the coziest little creatures. It's such a wholesome game, and like you just want to live there. I'm so sad that I kind of binged it as well. I wanted to savor it, but I was like, no, I really want to keep playing this game. So I'm sad that I finished it so fast, but it's okay. It is what it is. Yeah, that one's not an ongoing game. That one too, I finished. Maybe I'll pick it back up again. I kind of miss it too. And honestly, it's been a good amount of time since I finished it, so I probably wouldn't remember too much of what you have to do. So that's good. All right, last but not least, this should be no surprise to anyone, because at least if you're not new to this channel, you should not be surprised because I've mentioned this game a good amount of times as well, and that is Critter Cafe. This and Cult of the Lamb I kind of played together. They're completely different games, but that's what I love about it. Critter Cafe, you're running your own cafe, you're rescuing and adopting critters, but you're customizing your character and your cafe. Everything about it also is just, it screams cozy gaming, so I miss this game too. It's so wholesome, and this is the type of game where you don't have to spend too many hours on it. Like if you're looking for a game to kill a bit of time, you want something that's like kind of mindless, this is it. And it also has puzzles. Like when you're rescuing the critters, it has puzzles, and I know a lot of you guys like puzzles and you like puzzle games, and well, let me tell you, this is the game. I actually am debating on moving the game Sky to my Switch Lite because it also seems like a game that I could totally play on the Switch Lite. But those are all the games that I have for today. I know this was a little bit of a shorter video. I do genuinely love all these games, and let's not hate on the Switch Lite. I know it's not the best in terms of performance, graphics, whatever you want to say, I know, but sometimes that's what makes it kind of wholesome. That's what makes it unique. Like it's a whole different vibe, and we're not gonna hate on the Switch Lite because it is still a really good device. The games just feel so nostalgic. Even when it was new to me, there was something about it. It just felt like OG Nintendo for some reason. I don't know. Cue outro. That is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on the Switch Lite? Do you have one? And if so, what games do you play on it? I'm curious. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!